Hi everyone, and welcome to This Week in the Studio. I'm Amy Nicole and I'm coming to you from gray but kind of warm South Texas. How are you doing this week? I bet you're wondering why I'm holding this giraffe, but I just wanted to show it to you because I got to see some family this weekend for Easter, and my cousin and aunt bought me this really cute giraffe. I love it because it's actually like fabric covered and painted on. I have not talked about it before, but giraffes are my spirit animal, so this is so exciting and so cute, and I think it's gonna look great in the new studio after we move, if that ever happens. Anyway, completely non-sewing related. So this week, I don't have a ton of extracurricular stuff going on this week. I'm still chugging along on that baby stuff. I got my first set of one style finished last week, which felt so good. So I started on the next style last week as well, so I should be really starting to chug along on that. Last week I did get the majority of my instruction book finished for the new pattern, which is also so exciting. So this week, regardless of how much kids stuff I need to sew, I'm definitely going to carve out some time because I do need to stitch up a couple last samples before I can head into the testing phase. So I really need to get that done and get those photographed before I can move forward. Definitely gonna happen this week, even if I have to do it on Saturday on the weekend or whatever. So, new pattern coming soon. Hopefully by the end of the month. Also, this week something very exciting. I've been in touch with a lady who lives actually in a town a little bit of a ways from here, but she's opening a quilting and sewing shop, and she wants to talk to me about possibly teaching some sewing classes there. I've always wanted to do sewing classes, so this is very exciting. I'm hoping to meet up with her this week, see her new space, talk about some possible sewing classes. I know her shop is mostly geared toward quilting, but she does want to offer some garment sewing, so we will see how that goes. Wish me luck. Very exciting. This week on the blog, I have not put it up yet, but you will see a tutorial for how I do a permanent cuffed hem. I did it on these overalls, which you can see on the blog last week, and there's a video for them. But a permanent cuffed hem is a little different than just rolling up your pants, because that when you just roll up your pants, you see the raw seam. Well, they're not raw. Ideally, they're serged or whatever, but you see the seam allowance on the outside, like when you roll up your jeans or something, and you also see the inside of the hem. A permanent cuff pants is flipped up so that only the self fabric is showing, and it's stitched down so that it stays that way. And I love to wear pants like this because I'm short, and I feel like showing my ankles makes me look less short. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's how it makes me feel. So the video is shot and ready to go. I just need to upload it, so you'll be seeing that possibly the same day that you're seeing this video. Last but not least, I am hoping to get a little more leeway on those yoga shorts I've been working on if I get some me sewing time this week. I did the double layer. I've been wearing them, and just to test them out, they are a little hot. So I think I'm going to add a side seam and only double layer the back, which is where you really need that coverage, and hopefully that will alleviate that. And I'm also going to change up how the waistband is done, so hopefully I get some time to do that this weekend. And that's about it that's going on in the studio with me this week. Not a lot when I have these big projects that kind of take up all of my time. I don't really have a lot of time for all of those other little projects. So that is all that's happening with me this week. What's happening with you this week? If you were going to a sewing class, what type of class would you like to do? Do you like classes where it's like you learn techniques, or where you come away at the end with something tangible that you can be proud of and take home, all that kind of stuff. So let me know how you feel about sewing classes, any of your negative experiences, positive experiences. I'm new to this. I'm excited and hopeful, and I can't wait to see where it goes, but I love any of your advice. Thanks so much for joining me this week in the studio, and I will see you next week. Happy sewing! Bye!